morning, my YouTube viewers. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to cover the F distribution and as it relates to hypothesis testing. And I may have already gone through this once before, but we're going to do it again because it's in my list of programs and it may be a little bit different from the previous program. So we're just going to go ahead and go through it again. And so the F distribution is used for comparing variances or analyzing differences. And the question is, a company testing whether average sales differ across multiple regions would use ANOVA with the F distribution to analyze the data. So we're going to answer this question by writing a program in Python. And in order to write the program in Python, what we're going to do is we're going to import 3 libraries. So the first library that we're going to import is NumPy as NP, which is the numerics library. And then we're going to import scipy.stats as stats, which is the statistical module of scipy. And scipy is Python's scientific library. And then we're going to import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, which is the visualization library. And now what we need to do is we need to set up our sample sales data for region A, region B, and region C. So you've got 5 months of data for the 3 regions. And then what we're going to do is we're going to perform a one-way ANOVA. ANOVA is an analysis of variance, and you do an analysis of variance when you want to check 3 or more samples of data. So since we've got 3 samples of data, we can do an ANOVA. So the F statistic, comma, p-value, and a p-value is a probability, equals stats.f one-way, brackets, region A, region B, and region C. So now what we're going to do is we're going to print the F statistic and the p-value. The F statistic is 64.85. The p-value is 0. So your p-value is less than the alpha of 0.05. And since it's less than the alpha of 0.05, you have to reject the null hypothesis because the average sales differ significantly across regions. And you can see in the chart below that the average sales does differ in the charts across the regions. So we're going to check the p-value. So if p-value is less than 0.05, you print reject the null hypothesis. Average sales differ significantly across the region. But if it is above 0.05 or equal to 0.05, then you fail to reject the null hypothesis. But you can see that the average sales does differ across regions. So now what we're going to do is we're going to visualize the data by creating a box plot. So your data is going to be region A, comma, region B, comma, region C. And your labels are going to be region A, comma, region B, comma, region C. We're going to plot a figure of plt.figure, brackets, fig size equals 6,4. And then plt.boxplot, brackets, data, comma, tick labels equals labels, comma, path artist equals true, comma, box props equals dict, brackets, face color equals light blue, color equals blue. And then we're going to add labels, title, and grid. So the title is comparison of sales across region. X label is regions. Y label is sales in thousands. The grid is axis equals Y, comma, line style equals dash, comma, alpha equals 0.7. and then we're going to show it. So you can see the comparison across regions. For region A, the comparison I think is like maybe 205. From region B, the mean is like 245, or really the median. For region A, the median is like 205. For region B, the median is like 245. And for region C, the median is like 185. And you can see that the comparison, it varies across the regions. And then so if you watched my last video on this subject, it didn't come up with region A, region B, region C. It came up with 1, 2, and 3. And I looked it up. I looked it up on the Matplotlib website, and you're supposed to say tick labels equals labels. If you say label equals labels, it won't come up. It has to say tick labels equals labels, and then that way you'll come up with your region A, region B, region C. For those individuals that saw my last video on this subject and I couldn't get it to work, and it didn't work, it just said 1, 2, 3. It didn't say region A, region B, region C. I went and looked it up on the Matplotlib website, and I'll show you what I did. I just typed in plt.boxplot, and that came up with the Matplotlib website with the box plot section, and then box plot section will tell you that you have to say tick labels. So that's it. That concludes this video. We've covered the comparison of sales across 3 regions, and you can see the comparison of sales across 3 regions that it rejected the null hypothesis because average daily sales the average sale differed significantly across regions. So the next videos, we're going to be talking about some more statistical subjects. So I do hope that you decide to watch the next video as well.